every other week. My hair go back fast.
So let's talk about this. What's the video called?
Javed doesn't like fat people.
Ooh. Oh my god, bro.
That's the last one.
This man gonna be next week. They're gonna be, yo, where Javed at? Yo, nobody sees Javed.
He got canceled out of America.
Onto the world.
Yo, they went to his house and canceled
Trending on Twitter right now.
Trending right now, bro.
Real shit. He doesn't hate fat people, but this isn't like even relate to what we're trying to talk about. We're talking about body positivity.
Right. So what? How about this? Let's start here. Baseline. What is body positivity to you?
Oh, me specifically?
Yeah.
Body positivity in definition to me is the acceptance of the fact that some people are overweight and they're fine with it.
Why does it have to be overweight? Because people are anorexic too, and they're fine with it.
That is true. You're completely right about that.
Right.
So over or underweight, that's a good correction. However, what I feel like it actually has turned into is trying to make people who actually like want to be fit feel bad for feeling that way. And I don't agree with that.
Say that again.
I feel like it's become the shaming of people who agree with fitness, which is like kind of in the same way as how some fitness people shame people who are overweight. So they're like clashing against each other, but they're forgetting about the fact that some people just like to be in shape because they like to be in shape, and some people like to be fat because they don't care that they're fat. And both sides are fine. Now everyone has their own opinion on the fact that honestly being overweight is unhealthy, just like being too into fitness is unhealthy. But it's like you can't shame either side for wanting to be a certain thing.
So when you say being too into fitness, you're talking about like my boy
Giga Chad.
Giga Chad?
We're talking about Tyrone.
Oh, I was sitting over here like,
Hey, who are you talking about? Yeah, Tyrone.
Tyrone is not actually.
He's not fit.
Man, listen.
He's not into
I'm gonna be real with you. This is gonna be the first time ever that I'm talking about Tyrone, like, and not just playing him like as a character.
Yeah.
So this is my first. Tyrone's he's not super into fitness, bro. Not really.
He just wanted to make money off it.
He likes to sell merch. He likes to. I guess he likes making videos about how to do push-ups a bajillion ways.
Yeah.
And he likes telling people how to get girls. We should watch his video on how to get. You know, he did a different one, bro.
Oh, he did a different
one where he was like how to steal his girl.
That's
like
educational. Like I have trouble getting girls, so I'd like to learn how to do that. We should totally do that.
It's the beard.
My request. Definitely watch his video, bro. For sure.
He's like a very charming guy.
You definitely pick up some girls with this phone. You see, I didn't have to do nothing.
Yeah.
But all right, so body positivity.
What is it for you?
For me, I just think it's just being comfortable in one mind and soul of how you look when you go out, or how people see you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you can be confident within your body, but you know that something has to change. Like me, for instance, 2 years ago, I was growing a gut. I was always athletic, but I was still confident that when I go out, I know I wear a large shirt, I look fine. Now I'm back slim, but still, it's
do you just like know that he's doing things?
Yes, I know. So now, but it's just you being confident within thy mind and thy soul.
Nigga, what you said thigh for?
Where are we? Whoa!
I want you to keep finishing that. That was good.
Yeah, thank you.
Thy mind, thy soul.
Thy mind and thy soul. Thy Jesus has come. His name Javed.
It's Thanksgiving, bro. It's getting on to Christmas, but it's just confidence. So what about you? What's?
I would actually agree with that. I would say for the most part, yeah. It's just being comfortable in your skin, but at the same time, not like I guess what it's just about self-love, bro. It's just about like being comfortable in the skin that you're in. Now, I will say that part of self-love, though, for me personally, would be like taking care of myself physically. And I think that that's really where the conversation like kind of like, I guess that's where it kind of like starts. So really, what is the problem when it comes to like how people I guess, how people want to talk about body positivity.
They're afraid to admit, well, I feel at least, they're afraid to admit the fact that, honestly, even though you're comfortable being overweight, it's not healthy. And just because you know it's not healthy does not mean that you have to change it. Like, for me, I'm completely unhealthy. I know that for a fact, and I have not gone to the gym yet. But it's the fact that, yes, you can be comfortable being fat, or being out of shape, or being anorexic. But you gotta accept the fact that that's not healthy. Like, if you just, like, I was watching a video, I forgot what it was from. I know, like, I watch feminist channels sometimes too, because I don't, like, only watch things that I agree with.
I agree.
So I was watching a thing about body positivity, and the woman was, like, just freaking out because her doctor told her that she is overweight and she needs to change it. She needs to lose weight, like, in those words, assumedly. And doctors, you know, they're straight talkers. They'll tell you, you're out of shape, get in shape, or you're gonna die, basically.
Right.
She felt offended by that and got mad about it, and people were egging her on saying, yeah, your doctor's wrong, and then all this other stuff, and all these fake, honestly probably very fake facts about how being fat is not unhealthy. That's untrue. If your doctor says that you're overweight, you're probably overweight, bro.
Right.
And the fact of the matter is, you should probably change that. Now, like I said, I am all for people who are fat just staying fat, or people who are anorexic staying anorexic if they want to, because I don't care what you do. No one should care what you do, really, like, except for your family or your loved ones. But you also shouldn't be pandering. You also shouldn't be peddling a false fact that being out of shape is a good thing. Like, it's like being a drug addict. If someone's on heroin, they're gonna want to stay on heroin
because they like it.
Yeah, just because you like it doesn't mean that's a good thing.
Right.
They're probably gonna die if they're on heroin. Like, if I go out drinking and my buddies say stop drinking, I usually stop drinking because, for one, they know my limits, and two, if I keep drinking, I probably am gonna pass out and not be able to get back home or get an Uber or whatever. Or if I try to drive, if I drink too much, they're gonna say don't drive. I'm not gonna get in the car because I feel like I can drive, because most likely I'll kill somebody or myself or get arrested. It's like something like that.
And then we would just have 2 instead of 3 for Ywatch.
That's true.
So we definitely don't want that to happen to Joe.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Because the Y has 3 lines.
So do you believe that it is more of the individual that per se is obese? Is it that they're lazy to change, or they're really comfortable within their body, and no matter what anybody say, they're not going to change? What is it? Because I've seen individuals go to the gym, cannot probably attain what they're trying to attain at the gym, so they'll be like, oh, look at me, I'm not bad, look at me, I look good. You get what I'm saying? I'm healthy, right. I'm living, I'm not breathing heavy. Is it being lazy that is leading to this calling fat or obesity curvy, making it more, what would I say, branded? Right. A curvy diva.
It is partially branded. I would say it's actually both. Like, basically it varies. All right, so it's not like every person is going to be the exact same way when it comes to, like, their approach to, obviously, their own health,
yeah,
their own fitness. But the motivation definitely varies for every person, bro. It's definitely not going to be the same. Like, I've seen some people who I was like, yeah, you know what? No, the reason that they're pushing this shit is because they just don't want people to actually, like, feel terrible about themselves or hate themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which is fine,
right?
But then I've also people who go. Yeah, we have also have people who go into depression and develop all type of mental illness, which is not a joke, but develop all type of mental illness because people is just like, yo, you're this and you're that, and I can't date you. It comes from us men as well, because if we're thinking about, because a lot of men
and women.
Men and women, but men, when they're fat, it bothers them, but I believe it bothers women more. That's just my take.
But why does that make you say? Why does that make you say that it's mostly from us though? Because you mean, like, what's mostly from us? You mean
what comes from us is what drive overweight women into depression. Whether it's a relationship telling them all the time, whether it's their men avoiding them because of their weight. You get what I'm saying? And that is, like, I feel like that's like 40 to 50% of why this branding came up. Think about it.
Hold on,
Curvy. I want a curvy girl.
I'm hold on.
Yeah, but
let me explain.
Yeah.
One, I'm gonna tell you why I personally would disagree with that. Because one, men generally, regardless of what any narrative is saying, so it's like this.
We fuck anything.
No.
Okay.
What I'm saying is this. They could come out tomorrow and be like, yo, the new sexy is like lizard chicks. If she don't got like a forked tongue, she ain't it. Niggas is not about to start fucking on lizard chicks, bro. You are not about to be like stressed about finding a lizard chick.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, with that in mind, your preferences are always gonna be your preferences. If you just don't like if you don't like chicks that are past a certain dress size, that's just you just
You're
don't
perfect.
like that shit. All right. It's the same thing when it comes to women in like height, right?
Yeah.
Same exact thing.
Yeah.
Like if they don't want to date somebody that's a certain height, okay, that's fine. But like, you can't suddenly point the finger at me. Like, see, you're the reason that I have an insecurity about this. When I'm like, nah, I don't want to date you. And the thing is, most guys, you know damn well, most dudes are not going straight up tell a chick, bro, the reason I'm not dating you is because you know that niggas are not doing that, bro. That's a straight up, that's bullshit. That's something that somebody came up with
because they got hurt one day.
Right. That's some bullshit that they came up with.
Yeah.
Like,
To be real with you, that's some female incel shit to say.
because there are some dudes that would just be like, yo, I don't like fat chicks. But most dudes ain't gonna do that because most dudes actually have a conscience.
Yeah.
Most of them are not gonna say that shit to her face, bro. No, you're not.
We'll be like,
So,
well, I like you, you're a nice person.
Right.
Yeah. So, what would be your advice for those individuals that, yes, they're confident within their body, but they're overweight and they're, obviously destroying their health? What would be your advice? Being into fitness and also being a gym instructor,
Right.
what would be your advice?
I would say my advice first would be to stop comparing yourself. If you can, I'm be real with you. The answer to a lot of people's problems, I guess when it comes to like self-esteem, number one would be to stop comparing yourself to other people. Because the longer that you do that shit, the more you're gonna be prolonging your own misery. Because in reality, you gotta remember, when it comes to like Instagram, when it comes to the photo shoots, Cosmopolitan, whatever the hell else it is, bro, this is all cap, bro. It's all cap. This ain't. She doesn't look like that 24/7.
Right.
He doesn't look like that 24/7.
Their breath stink.
Right,
They
bro.
wake up in the morning.
That's the reality of that shit. There's I know that's the there's the perception and then there's the reality. So I would say the number one thing, stop comparing yourself. Number two, actually take some time to truly reflect, bro. Like if this is really what you want to do, if what you want to do for real is like just continue to get larger and larger and larger, I mean really ask yourself if that's what you want to do. Because
and to take people into consideration, and then when I say people, I'm talking about your family, because you get
That's
larger
true.
and larger. That's money on the family. All right,
It
stop
is.
before I even say money. I'm so sorry. That's putting your family under stress. That this thing really loves you and thinking about your health.
right.
If
And
you a
then-
parent, look at your kids, honestly.
Just think about your surroundings, your loved ones. That's all because I'm not a gym fitness instructor. I'm nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that is just my advice. What would be your advice to individuals that they're trying to keep their brand curvy up, but they know deep within themselves that
Well, not even just for them, for everybody. Because like I'm a shorter guy, so I get like the whole body positivity and like how can it affect your self-esteem. I'm a pretty confident person for being ugly and bald and short. Not that I was fucking like all my friends are taller than me. Literally. It's like I get it. I'm like below average height. But for guys who are short and have been shot down, for women who are larger and have been shot down because of it, honestly, there's somebody out there who doesn't give a fuck about any of that stuff. Like there are a lot of dudes who are chubby chasers. Like
They really are.
yeah.
Like for sure.
Like there's an actual thing on Pornhub.
Yo, shout out my nigga Daquan Wilshire, bro. Alright, go ahead.
I don't know who that is.
I know you don't know who it is.
What that name was.
Yeah, it was
Listen, bro.
But honestly, like I said, you don't gotta compare yourself to other people, and like you can't shame people because you feel insecure about something. The best way to get over anything is to literally look at yourself, be very self-aware, and ask yourself, am I mad about this because there's something in me that I don't like? Or am I mad about this because it's an actual thing to be mad about? And then after that, go to the next layer. Just be like, okay, now that I figured out that people wanting to be in shape and pampering a healthy lifestyle is not a bad thing, and it's not an attack on me personally or fat people personally, let's just go to, all right, maybe I should figure out if I actually do like the way that I am. If you do, good, great, be fat. If it's not, then work on fixing the problem that you have within yourself first.
Right.
Because honestly, society is not to blame for most things, because society doesn't directly affect your life.
Only if you let it.
Yeah, only if you let it, you directly affect yourself.
So in the wrap up for this section, basically what we're saying is love yourself, and love yourself, but also love the individuals around you. Is that a good closing out statement?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
That's fair enough, because if you love yourself and you love the individual around you, you're going to want to stay healthy to see those individuals way longer in your lifetime.
Pretty much, man.
And if you don't love yourself, figure out why you don't love yourself.
Right.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
As they say, self-love is the best love.
It is.
That's why I use my right hand all the time.
Shelf love. It was good, y'all. It's your boy Zay, aka Black Beavis, or Mr. A-Bit Raw. And I hope y'all really enjoyed this clip, man. If you did, give us a like. Make sure you drop a comment. Tell us what you thought. And if you on a gram, just follow us over there for some extra material. Also, if you have any ideas that you want to hear us chop it up about, drop it in the comments, or even better, send us an email at the address on the screen. Outside of that, be easy, and remember, don't ask why watch. Watch why watch. Alright, be cool.